Hello everyone, Vampire 218 here, welcome you back to Danganronpa. And we're gonna continue. In the last episode, little Chibi died, Chihiro. And, we're thinking it's Genocide Jack. Now, I have some thoughts on this, because this is a separate, session to the last one. So I've been thinking about it, and I have quite a few thoughts of who this could be. It's not as apparent as it was last time, so... First of all, I better check on the Monokuma file to see what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. I mean, I have my thoughts, and that's what's important, is that I do have some thoughts. I also want to make sure that my mic is... Yeah, it's the right mic. Okay. It just doesn't seem to be picking up right, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Maybe that. I just don't want to, like... I mean, that's not bad. I just need to find something to prop it up, maybe? What could I use to prop up my microphone? Oh, that's not it. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to... That's not going to add the height I need. That might do it. Oh, give me a moment here, guys. I'm so sorry. So unprofessional. This'll do. Come on. And let's try using this, guys. There! Well, let's see how this is gonna do. Is this gonna be good to use as well for being able to access my microphone, my keyboard here? It'll do. It will do. Anyway, the body was discovered on the second floor. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file 2 has been added. Mikado, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop
I just...
talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though, and really he is. I'm not sure how I feel about this guy, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get this thing to... There, that kind of fixed it.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. It's kind of awkward. Okay, so we got quite a few things that we got to investigate here. First, let's investigate the bloodlust. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the true meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Well, this looks like it was probably the weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could be have been anything else. Sweet, I added that to the truth bullets. So, guys, I'll basically level on what I'm thinking right now, and I'm gonna actually show you something here. So, where's my report card here? So, I don't think it was me. I'll come back to Kiyotako because we're gonna start right from the bottom here because something comes up with that. So she is the one who's dead. Couldn't be her. Couldn't really be her. Very easily could be Celeste, and I'm actually really leaning towards Celeste because A, I don't know her real name. So her real name could be like Jacqueline and Genocide Jack. It would be really perfect. It would fit. Sakura, and also it happened in the woman's locker room, so I'll remember that. Now, Sakura, it wouldn't be her. She wouldn't be able to control her own strength unless this was an accident. So this looks too planned, and I think Sakura would have, like, ripped her head off by accident. Toko. It could be Toko. She had that little outburst there, and it did happen in the women's locker room, so it could be Toko. There's not much evidence of that. And the same with like Aoi. It's basically it happened in the women's locker room, and we really don't know much about her. And what I know about Toko, I don't think she would do this. I know nothing about Kyoko, and they're kind of setting her up that I think that she didn't do it, because I think we're going to learn more about her. Sayaka is dead. Wait. Yeah, it says... Why doesn't it say she's dead is the real question. Either way, yes, Yashiro... I don't think it was Yashiro, and it happened in the women's locker room, but also he stated that he heard construction, which apparently Monokuma said was machine gun bullets. That is very important for what's coming up in the next few people I say. It's not Hifumi, because I feel like Hifumi would have done something really dirty to her, like taken her underpants off or something, and that's just because Hifumi's really pervy and like weird. Now, it could be Mondo. If it was Mondo, I think it was because he must have... No, it couldn't be Mondo, could it? Well, either way, what I'm thinking is that bullets that he heard was someone testing the machine guns in the room, because you can't lend books, and you can only go into one if you have a book, but it's not lending if you steal someone else's book. So because both Junko and Sayaka are dead, I'm thinking maybe Mondo stole Sayaka's book and was testing something or something. Either way, that's what I was thinking. There's blood on his too. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. But doesn't it say Yucky on it? Oh, maybe that's written on there. Okay, well, I don't need to... Kyoko's in here. I really don't need to talk to her. Some blood on the floor, though, and I will take a look at that. And I have to investigate the body, too. There's a flesh blood stain on the carpet. It must have splattered there during the murder. Now, I do want to investigate her body here. I can feel the life draining out of my body. It's a dead body. Chiharu's dead body.
Strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Okay, I think I've investigated everything in here. So what I want to do is, I would like to go in Chiharu's room. So I think I've investigated everything in this room. That's a door. Hold on, we still have more to check here. Oh, what more do I need to check? Okay. Do I need to talk to you? If you have time to talk, we have to start investigating. I've already looked at Bloodlust camera? The surveillance camera, they must know what happened here. That's the TV, right? Yeah. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Am I supposed to talk to these people? Maybe that's up? She took her time. She poked apart at every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be very concentrated. She can't even hear us. We have to talk to Sakura? I use locker room all the time. Now it's become site of Chiharu's death. Why was she killed in locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light. She was very light, it's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I think she came here by her own choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? According to the Monokuma file, she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she have really been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in locker room during day, so she probably was avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead of she came to exercise during the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would come alone. She did want to start exercising, but specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come here with someone else? Is possibility, I think. Sakura's account. I'll talk to Mondo, I guess. Dude is a real complex of being weak. You, Charo, talk about it, right? I'll need to get stronger. I remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Explains the trip down here, I guess. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it. She was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chiharu's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. There we go. Now I believe it is time for us to move on. What? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here, and we need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. Got caught up with the wrong person this time. Okay. This is the next location. This is the place related to the investigation. Figure it out for yourself. If you don't, it's no fun if you don't. It's no fun if you don't help, right? Maybe this gun was used. No, impossible. If that were true, Charo would be riddled with holes. So, hey, I want to check out that. No. You've already spent plenty of time in there. There are plenty of other things to check out here. If I remember, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said it quickly and sharply, clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me! Oh my god, has he been, like, domesticated?
That's right.
It seems Mikado has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure! What's up? Sorry, guys, it's really hard for me to get into the Monokuma voice at the start of each session. It's about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes! These card readers all have been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to your gender listed in your individual handbook. So it's impossible for two people in a row to go through the door while it's unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else's their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then, this means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys into the boys' locker room. Chiharu's body was found in the girls' locker room means... Mikado, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chiharu was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But, am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the whole time. Loaning your ebook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing from someone else's is perfectly fine. Ooh. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations, like I said. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow from someone else, then that means they would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Bianca and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest for your damn self.
That's fine.
Well then, you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Okay. I probably have something to do with this mailbox. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Did you know these were here, Bianca? I happened to find them by chance the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Oh, it is hers. You're right, it's Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Yeah, I already read that. So loaning your ebook is strictly prohibited. Only loaning is prohibited. Borrowing something is fine. I see, yeah. Now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. Also, let me check the time, guys, because we might be done for this. So, no, we're good. What's
Very
wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of these handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other's handbooks showed Junko's name when I started it. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory came flooding back. The cruel punishment what led to Leon's death. The execution the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't surprise me the handbook would break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
No!
Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
That's impossible!
If I said it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it won't do crap. But yeah, my amazing handbooks does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks!
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be?
He left and disappeared. What actually happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable the fact that it's not turning on.
Fine.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something still bothers me about it. Broken e-handbook. Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, I want to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. What? Not quite? Well, I want to talk to you what you mean by that. What did you mean by that, Bianca? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the true culprit in this case. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else that it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, acting suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Oh, that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words, they mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. we'll see what that is in the next episode, guys. So I've been Vampire 218, and I will see you guys then. Bye!